if you really feel you need to take it there, we can address that too. Question me, question you, question everything, cause that's what we do. Episode 3, do what you love today. I've got 3 actionable steps to help you get unstuck and on the road to fulfillment. Can you love what you do and do what you love? Is that even possible? This question was derived from a comment left on episode 1. The question reads, I need answers to the questions of how I can still do what I love without straddling the fence. Even Christian rappers sound weird to me. That's like serving 2 masters in my opinion. And how do I start? That's good. Knowing Eric personally, I know that the situation is taking the leap to cross over from secular rap to Christian rap, or rap with a positive message, if you will. I've been in this exact place. I still straddle the fence at times, but the old me doesn't fit anymore, so I can't straddle for too long. My prayer that brought everything to a screeching halt was, Lord, I don't want to do it anymore until I could do it for you genuinely. I lost that spark to make secular music over time, but it took time. At first, writing without cuss words was a challenge, and it felt weird to me. But that's to be expected with anything new. I mean, come on. Making YouTube videos feels weird to me. Everything in life is weird when it's new because our brains create neural pathways for things we do habitually. So we don't use as much brain power to focus on it. Does that make sense? So being fully aware that you're doing something new before it becomes a habit is, well, weird. So what is this issue at the core? Like, when you boil it down, is it rooted in love or fear? I think we know the answer to that, but let's dive deeper. Uncertainty can paralyze you, but here are 3 actionable steps that I do currently, or that I have done, that help me to overcome this kind of analysis paralysis that can help you get unstuck. Step 1, analyze. Take a full inventory of the situation at hand. Where are you now? Where do you want to be? And what could help bridge that gap between the two? What is holding you back? Is there a payoff? Is it worth it? What do you have to lose if you make the decision to go for it? What do you have to gain? By becoming aware of the situation as a whole, you paint a clearer picture that once seen cannot be unseen. And I don't know about you, but once I know something, I can't unknow it. Especially if it's the truth about myself. Step 2, decide. Once I have a clearer picture of the entire situation as a whole, the ability to make a decision comes into focus just a little more. The problem with making decisions when there is no right or wrong answer is that it's not black and white, yes or no, left or right. It's that you can make a case for each one and neither would be wrong. The thing about being torn or double-minded in your decisions is that as long as you're on the fence, you'll be accompanied by chaos, conflict, and confusion. We don't want that, do we? Living with ambivalence can be one of the most painful things that we experience because it's more than just mental torture. It's spiritual, emotional, and can affect your physical health. Make the decision you make and be at peace with that decision without thinking about what would have or could have happened if you made the other decision. When you're at peace about the decision you have made, you will notice that everything else just kind of follows suit in that peace. But we don't stop here. This is just making a decision. Which leads me to the next step. Step 3, stride. So far we got analyze, decide, and stride. Now Nike's been on to something for many years. Just do it. Stride means walk with long, decisive steps in a specified direction. By taking a stride, you're not only taking the first step in the direction of the decision you made, but you are in motion. Things happen when you get some momentum going. It also means that you're not straddling a fence, which as a guy, I know can be a little uncomfortable. Is it a chain link or picket fence? Energy begets energy. It's like when I worked as a waiter, I always had energy when I got going. And I was so wired by the time I got off work that I had trouble sleeping all the time. When I transitioned to a desk job, I noticed that I would be exhausted and half dead by 2 p.m. No joke. Ready for a nap. I couldn't understand it. Like, why was I tired if I didn't do anything? I attribute this to Newton's first law of motion, which states that an object set in motion will stay in motion unless something gets in its way, but an object at rest will stay at rest, or something to that effect. Maybe not scientifically stated correctly, I'm paraphrasing. You get the point. I want to know how you plan to make a decision and get started on something you've been straddling the fence about. So let me know in the comments. Drop it in the comments or send your boy an email. Gotta keep you curious, otherwise we fail. One thing you've been thinking about starting, but have not taken the first step yet. And if you're getting value from this video, go ahead and click like and subscribe for more content. I want to use a spiritual principle jar. Hopefully, we'll pull the perfect principle you could be practicing for the day to help you get started. And I've got positive thinking. If this principle was exactly what you needed to hear, go ahead and type boom in the comments. And if you like, tell me how it helped you to get unstuck. Okay, that's all I have for today. I've decided to shorten the episodes just a bit and try to give you more content throughout the week. I realize I've put a lot on you and want to make it easier to digest rather than overwhelm you with questions and content. Take this time to subscribe and click the little bell so you can be notified when I drop new content. Until then, have a marvelous Monday, terrific Tuesday, and I will see you again on Wonderful Wednesday. Until then, question everything. Alright, cut. I'm done. So we're done. Just kidding. Right. Ooh! We're going to the top!